Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Billy here, just checking in with a new video. Figured I had time. Everybody's got time right now. If you don't have time to make videos or watch videos now, you probably won't have time. At least in my circumstances. I realize a lot of people are still essential and they're still working and doing their part. Um, but I'm not one of those. I've been cooped up here in the house for a couple of weeks and still working on. You can see the crates and stuff over here. Still working on the organizing of my country collection. It's coming along slowly but surely, but definitely coming along. The reason I'm coming at you today, I'm going to grab some water here. I worked out in the yard all day yesterday, so my allergies are just flared up. Got everything raked up, got sticks picked up, just a ton of work. Deck boards nailed down, mowed, weed eated, stuff that just needed done. I hate doing that for the first time of the year because then it's like, gosh, you got to do it now all the time. So, oh well, we could be doing a lot worse, right? That's good. So the subject of this video, obviously by the thumbnail and the title, Japanese pressings. Um, So before I had left for spring training, and obviously before all this COVID-19 um, stuff had popped up and reared its ugly head, I had started working on another box of really nice Japanese pressings. Of course, if you've seen my previous videos, you'll see that I've been really focusing on that this last 9 months or a year, and my Japanese collection has come along quite nicely. Super proud of what I've been able to add to the collection over the last year. So I picked up a handful of nice pieces, just closed it out a week and a half or so ago, maybe a week ago. Was able to get everything, the tab closed on that, settled up, and shipped here. So this will be the last one for a while. Unfortunately, I had just, money's just so tight right now, obviously, as with a lot of you guys. You got to prioritize things, and I would be foolish and naive to think that this is something that's a priority, and it's not. I don't want anybody to think that, but this is something that I had already had set aside and had been saving for. And figured I would go ahead and get that taken care of. So let's show some nice Japanese pressings. I should have checked before I went live to see if this rounds out. I think I still may need one Led Zeppelin, but this is Physical Graffiti. This is not the first pressing. The first pressings were pretty limited, but this is the second pressing. I still think I think it was from 75 though, but still a very nice, beautiful piece. Near mint obi, insert, both inner jackets, 2 record set, really nice set. Glad to finally have that one, because that, I think the last big box I got of Japanese stuff had the majority of the Zeppelin stuff in it. That one was just one that he didn't have and was having a little bit of hard time locating, but he was able to track one down. This I was really stoked to find. One of the finest live albums ever recorded. Of course, I'm talking about Allman Brothers Band live at Fillmore East. This is I think this is a 1978 or 79 VIP, yeah, VIP. So that would be Victor Music. Anything that they press in Japan, not all things are pressed by Victor. I'd say maybe 30% of the stuff, from what I'm guessing, 25 to 30% of the stuff is pressed at Victor Music. But they're always phenomenal sounding pressings. I played this morning, and it's great. Super happy to have that. The reason I know, I did a bunch of research on trying to complete my Leonard Skinner, or putting together a list of what I want, what pressings I want for Leonard Skinner. because it seems like a lot of the original pressings aren't the most sought after pressings of Skynyrd. It's those later 77, 78 VIP pressings that are the most sought after as far as sound. So definitely looking forward to adding some of those, some more of those. I have a couple in the collection, but this, one of my all-time favorite albums here, Huey Lewis and the News, Sports. So stoked to have this one, just and a gorgeous copy. And what a great record! You know, I'm sure everybody's familiar with this record. It's not an expensive record by any stretch of the imagination, but so great to finally add this to the collection. I've probably got, well, at one point I probably had 9 or 10 copies of that record in my collection, you know, with duplicates and things like that. But now I probably still have five or six. You know, I've got you know, first German pressing, first Japanese pressing, first U.S. pressing. I've got U.S. Columbia House pressing, a U.S. RCA Music pressing. A handful of things. I have a sickness and a weakness for that album. So moving right along here, Black Sabbath, adding to the Sabbath collection. This is one that kind of gets overlooked in their catalog. This is Live Evil. I think this came out in '81. Of course, here I am looking at it like 82. There you go. This is an original, just gorgeous copy. All these are complete unless I say otherwise, because I'm pretty much a stickler for getting things complete. There is one in here that is missing one thing, but it seemed like once you see what it is, you'll see why I didn't let it sit there and didn't pass up on it. Fantastic album, Cinderella from 1986, their debut, Night Songs. Love the you know, the color coordination. Again, I mentioned in one of my previous videos the way they'll color coordinate the obi with the jacket. Really good stuff. This I was stoked to get. I think this does complete my Twisted Sister collection, and this is not just a standard pressing, but this is a promo pressing of Love is for Suckers. There's your promo sticker there on the back. But super stoked to add that one to the collection, and I believe finally close out the Twisted Sister. My favorite Dio album here, Last in Line. Absolutely love this album. I believe this is from 1984, original pressing. Another beautiful copy. Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. Again, another really hard one to find in pristine condition. Has a very small little problem down at the bottom, but I wasn't gonna leave it for that. There you go. Yeah, there's probably like 3 different pressings of that. That's the first. Then there's a first limited, which has like a silver obi, and then later pressings. Some Def Leppard here, On Through the Night. This is, I believe this is an original. Not 100% sure. If it's not, it's still early. This is a first pressing of High and Dry. I also got the what is it, the remastered version of it from 1984, I think. I may end up keeping them both, but I did offer that one up to Brandon because it is super nice. I just went ahead, like I said, I took both of them because I didn't know which one I wanted to keep, so I decided to keep this one and offer the other one up to Brandon. They both sound fantastic. The only reason I wanted to keep that one is because I already had first pressings of everything else, except for this one. This is a third pressing of Pyromania with the red obi. Again, another hard one to find with that black jacket to keep in just nice pristine condition. This is a first pressing of Hysteria, well, of course with the white and blue Ovi. None of these have anything really fancy in them. They'll just have your Ovi and your printed insert. Usually it's a fold out insert. Just the the Japanese Japanese text and printing, and then it'll have the English lyrics and things like that on each side. So let's go with some Ozzy. I have this one out of the jacket because I wanted to show some of the cool stuff that was inside. So this is Ultimate Sin, just a absolutely stunning copy of Ultimate Sin. Of course, you see the Obi there. Here's the vinyl, just your standard CBS ring label, red and yellow label. Here is your what would typically be the U.S. inner sleeve, but it's just printed on a fold out, so that has your English lyrics, and then it folds out with all the Japanese text on the inside. And then the coolest part of this, which you don't see a whole lot, that's why it has taken me so long to track this one down, because I was just being a stickler. I wanted to make sure I got this one complete, is the sticker set on the inside. Just, you get a whole bunch of really cool vinyl stickers, and it's just a great looking piece. Glad to have that in the collection. Some more Ozzy. I actually closed out my Ozzy collection, my catalog here with not with this one, but with the next one. So this is Tribute, Randy Rhoads from 1987. Of course, this is a 2 LP set, has a 12-page booklet inside, and then your other fold out and a mailer, things like that. A lot of really great stuff, cool stuff in there. This was the one I was most excited about with the Ozzy stuff. Absolutely, not only a phenomenal album, but just a hard score in a beautiful Japanese pressing. Still in shrink with the Obi and the hype sticker. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There you go. Just absolutely pumped to find this one and add this to the collection. That, like I said, that closes out my Ozzy Japanese collection. Glad to have that done. A little No Rest for the Wicked right there. Original pressing of GNR Lies, of course, with the uncensored cover. Go. And the uncensored inner sleeve too, which I won't show. Everybody knows what that pertains to there. Really stoked to get some nice thrash here. This stuff is just so hard. Any of this stuff is really hard enough to find, but this stuff here is over the top. We have Overkill taking over. Nice, beautiful first pressing. I think this is from 88. No, 87. Here we go. Then here's one that I was just absolutely over the moon to find and be able to add to the collection. Death Angel, the Ultraviolence, killer thrash album. This is from 1987 as well, on Enigma. Just a beautiful pressing there. And then these were the two kind of showstoppers here. Iron Maiden. This is a 12-inch maxi, Stranger in a Strange Land. This has Stranger in a Strange Land, Juanita, Reach Out, Lucifer Words, and Sheriff of Huddersfield. Having a hard time reading today, but there you go. Normally I don't collect 12-inch singles, whether they be singles or maxi singles, but this one was so limited. It was just a killer, absolutely killer artwork on the cover, as with most Maiden things, and the price was right, so I wasn't gonna leave that set there. Those are not easy to find. And then lastly, the grail of Japanese Japanese Maiden things from 1988, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. This is a promo copy. Of course, as you can see by the promo sticker there on the back. But wow, just over the moon. This one, unfortunately, is not 100% complete. It is missing the little stickers on the inside, but everything else is complete, and everything else is just minty. I'm talking just perfect. The stickers are, for some reason, they are impossible to find on these. Even without the stickers, these things sell for a lot of money. So I was glad to finally get this. When this popped up, it was a little more than I wanted to really spend. But looking through previous sales, what they've closed for, and knowing how hard they are to find, and the odds of me being able to get one, even for the price, which was amazing, about half of what they go for, I was like, I better go ahead and pop on that one. So it was a great Japanese shipment and delivery that came in yesterday. Kind of made my day. Well, I needed that pick me up with just being cooped up down here. That definitely helped things, help make things a little bit easier. Especially after going through entering in everything into Discogs and seeing exactly just how nice it was. I mean, I knew the dealer, he knows we're on the same page as far as what I'm wanting condition wise, and things like that. So I knew they were going to be nice, but man, when you really put eyes on them and hands on them, you're like blown away by how nice they are. So glad to have those in the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. I hope you all are staying well, taking care of yourselves, taking care of your family, taking care of your friends. Check in on your friends. If you haven't talked to somebody for a while, now's the perfect time to give them a call and just say, hey, some people don't have family to check in on them, or just to keep them company during times like this. We all tend to take for granted, whether it's our husband or wife or kids or whoever is there with us every day and every night, whether it be, them going to work or you going to work and then coming home to them. At least you got somebody to talk to. There's a lot of people that don't. So reach out, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. Love you guys. Take care. Peace.